And then this afternoon we've got something very exciting to do. So our other bit of news regarding the business is something that you sorted out last Thursday.
Yeah.
Benji? Good morning, welcome back. It's Monday morning, it's about 9 o'clock I think. I had a bit of a lay. I think I got up about 6:30. We watched Cheryl, UK vintage seller, and Farmyard Garden, something like that. Can't remember her channel. I'll put it in the description box. Love both those channels. Anyway, yeah, we had a good weekend. We went to the car boot on Saturday, bought loads of stuff. You'll have hopefully watched that video. If you made it all the way through that one, well done. It was a long one. It took so long for me to be able to get that video uploaded. I tried during the day yesterday. 5 hours later, it still hadn't gone through, and we couldn't use any other internet in the house, so I had to switch it off. And then I did it in the middle of the night. And when I woke up this morning at 5-ish, it was still uploading. But anyway, eventually we got there. So I don't know whether longer videos are in my future. But anyway, so today, what is the plan? Today the plan is to 1-pack orders and take them. Barely anything. eBay has been absolutely shocking. Price up some stuff for the antique booth and start organising my office because it is getting out of hand. And then this afternoon we've got something very exciting to do. If you're new around here, my name is Kirsten. I buy and sell vintage, antiques, collectibles, secondhand, anything that I think I can sell online, on eBay, on my website, or in antique centres. And my office is an absolute tip. I think Darren's outside cleaning the car. I'm not quite sure where he is. He's gone AWOL. But I'm going to pop outside because I've been up for a shower. I've left the dogs all alone. So let's go see what they're up to. Hello? Where you been? Hello. You a bit stiff this morning, Benji? Oh, you're a bit stiff this morning. There's Jenny. Good morning, Jenny. Are you basking in the sunshine? Yeah. Oh, it's lovely this morning. Just at this moment, it was a bit overcast earlier, but now it's beautiful. Look at my echinacea and my cosmos. Looking stunning. And the sunflowers, I need to deadhead that one at the top there, but look at those. All the way up. What a beautiful day. Everything's looking very dry. The grass is going yellow. And I'm desperately trying to keep plants alive, but we could do with some rain. We've got a little pond on the other side of here. On the other side of this fence is a little pond. And this bit's accessible to outside, but also all the birds. And we're seeing so many birds coming to this pond at the moment. There's a little wren in the hedge. I don't think I'll be able to show you. Don't know if you can see it in there. Anyway, we've had every kind of bird coming to this pond. We've had the partridges, the peacocks, heron, obviously all the tits, the wrens, the blackbirds, the robins, everything, finches, just absolute haven for the birds. So I think Darren might need to fill that up again, and then I think we're going to try and look out for a nice bird bath to have somewhere in the garden. And also we had woodpeckers, the different sorts of woodpeckers as well. So it's exciting. I love seeing all the wildlife. Right, let's go and get some of our parcels packed. and then get some stuff priced up for the antique centre, and then hopefully that will make a bit of space in my office. This is how it's looking at the moment. I've still got the studio pottery down there and then all that stuff piled up there, but I've got a few bits to pack for eBay. Not much at all. A book, Russian Homophobia from Stalin to Sochi. A few bits of art materials, some oil paints and watercolours, some threads and a tin and a couple of pairs of boots, and that's it for the whole weekend. That's really poor. I feel so stupid right now. For anybody that makes videos, I think they'll understand this predicament. I've basically just done 3 videos and then realised that I've been pressing off when I was pressing on, and so I haven't got any videos to show you, just clips of me going like that. What I was saying is I have packed all the parcels. A couple of orders came through, nothing exciting, some placemats and some more oil paints, all packed ready to go. I'm going to take them out in the car to the garage in a few minutes. I just thought I would show you the bits that I'm going to add to my website today. There's not loads. I'm still recovering from all the stuff that I sorted out yesterday for my video, because I put quite a bit on yesterday. So it's just a few bits. If you didn't watch my last video, it was a very long one. Get yourself a cup of tea, go and watch. There's some lovely stuff in that one. Some lovely stuff here as well. Right, a couple of boxes. I've got a pretty little wooden box. Look at this with the flower on. Can you see? Really pretty little hinged box, and inside velvety for something special. Whatever you want to keep that's special. Isn't that lovely? So there's that one. I've got this with all the flowers there cut out, a handmade one as well. There's the lid. These are usually from India. I'm not sure what you'd keep in there. A sort of slim deep one with a lid. I mean, you could put earrings in there. You just have to tip them out to be able to see them, wouldn't you? I don't know. Any ideas? Put it in the comments if you have. Another one. Now, I think this is like a marriage. I think that somebody who does wood turning had this lid off a china pot with the holes in it and decided to make the bowl to go underneath. I mean, wood turning is such a skill, isn't it? And then this one does actually say Roy Marshall, Horncastle, Lincolnshire. So, like for potpourri, something like that. Isn't that pretty? The two together. So there's that. Then I've got a few tins. I've got this lovely floral tin. It does have a few scuffs on there, but it's a really nice gold one with a floral pattern all the way around. Does it have a maker? It's got a hinged lid. No, there's no maker in that one, but that's a pretty tin. And then I've got these 3, which are all Macintosh ones. I do like having all the different Quality Streets ones. I can't remember. So this one just says Macintoshes. It doesn't say Quality Street, I don't think. No, I don't think it says Quality Street, but it says Macintosh. I don't know what else they made. But isn't that lovely? That very sort of geometric pattern. Well, it's not geometric, but it's repeating pattern all the way around. So that one's lovely. This one's very definitely Quality Street, a more modern one, but again, classic Quality Streets. So there's that one. And then this one is a bit different. This one's quite rusty. This one is Quality Street, Macintoshes and Quality Street. I've not seen one like that with the trains on. It's a bit different, isn't it? It's quite a rusty one, that one, but it is more unusual. So the Macintosh type tins, as long as I can get them cheap enough, I usually do them about £6. So I've got a collection of Quality Street tins. Another box is this one. Isn't that cute? It's like a paper mache box made in the Philippines with the teddy playing a drum on the top. Isn't that lovely? Nice sort of cardboardy paper mache one. That's the inside. I think that's gorgeous. Lovely, love that. Then I have this doggy. I haven't worked out who made him, but he's made in England. Very vintage looking. Look at his face. He's gorgeous. He looks tired. He looks very, very tired. But yeah, I like him. He's cute. And then to take us back to our childhood, a bit of Garfield and Garfield alarm clock. What does it say on there? The cat jumped over the moon. Oh, it's dated 1978. Isn't that cool? It looks very clean. I don't know how good it is timekeeping. It does work, but I don't know how good the timekeeping is. But that's cool. And then finally, I have this vintage sugar sifter. With that, I just had to put a new stopper in the bottom. But that's lovely, isn't it? And that's everything today. I've just got in the car ready to take the parcels and it smells lovely in here. Darren's been cleaning it. He's obviously used a bit of polish. And we've got the back seats up. Usually we just have the back seats down all the time, but yeah, it's looking very posh in here today. Look at that view. Beautiful. Oh, you see who's poked their head out of the hedge? Oh, they're going to go and hide again. Can you see them? They've obviously been to the pond. Is that a partridge? And they're off. Obviously not the one with all the babies. Parcels dropped. And now I've got to get milk home without it spilling all over the car. Fingers crossed. It's about 12:30 and we're on our way out again. This time we're going to collect something that we've bought. It's very exciting. Well, for us anyway, we've been talking about it for a very long time and we've finally taken the plunge. So we will introduce you to our purchase very shortly. Here he is. It's exciting, isn't it? So you've just driven it back from the garage. What do you think?
It's cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good.
It's our little van. You're going to open up the back so we can show them the back.
Let's show them the front first.
It's a, I don't know what it is. It's a Vauxhall anyway.
Vauxhall Combo Sportif. Sportif, yeah.
So it's nice. It's not as big as like a transit van, which is good for me. But it's going to give us that extra flexibility when we're getting furniture because of the space in the back. Yeah. There we go. And it's all boarded as well, so that's useful. Yeah, 3 seats in the front, and then it's also got a side door on that side.
I don't know if that's locked, does it?
Yeah, I think it is locked. It's got a special lock to make it extra secure.
So secure. I can't get in. Oh, there.
That's it. So we can get inside or the back.
And then this goes down, doesn't it?
Yeah, the seats go down at the front.
I think it's those, isn't it? On there. So that's that.
That one.
And then that one does as well.
Yeah, the middle one doesn't go down quite as far. It only goes from there down. But still, that's going to be plenty big enough for us. Exciting news, isn't it? We got our own little van. So that just makes things easier and more flexible. So it will be getting an outing to the car boot at the weekend.
Have you said its name yet?
So we've already given him a name. What are we calling him?
Luther.
Luther Van Dross.
Luther Van of Dross.
Yeah.
Get on in.
Come on, Benj.
What can you smell?
Out you go. So our other bit of news regarding the business is something that you sorted out last Thursday.
Yeah, I went to Louth, didn't I, to the antique centre.
Yeah, and we're doing really well there. We've got that one space upstairs and one downstairs. But we're running out of space, aren't we?
It's because you keep on buying all this stock.
Me? So you negotiated with the owner, didn't you?
Yeah, we've got an extra bit of space, haven't we?
Yeah, it's not quite as big as either of the two booths, but it's a nice little space with plenty of shelving, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's right adjacent to what we call your booth. Isn't
Yeah, so upstairs, opposite mine, a space with loads of shelves. So when are we getting it? Is it only about a week and a bit now?
It's the 31st, so that's a week on Friday.
Week on Friday, we're going to go take loads of stock and have a good
Load up the van.
Load up the van.
Load up Luther.
Yay. We're going to have to learn some Luther songs, aren't we? Luther Vandross.
Oh, no, please.
Yeah, so
we told the kids that it was Luther Vandross and they just didn't get it.
Well, we got no reaction whatsoever.
I think we just said Luther, but they didn't ask, did they?
No, they never said, why is it called Luther?
For our hilarious name.
Yeah,
that
we waited so we'd got like a punchline, but we never got opportunity to use it. What is wrong with you? Why are you grumbling?
Yeah, we're not giving him enough attention.
He's just like staring at me through slitty eyes, aren't you? Like that. Aww.
Thanks.
So anyway, it's exciting. So we've got more space at the antique centre. We've got more space to fit stuff in the van.
Mr. Licky Licky.
It's all going good, isn't it?
Yeah. You're happy, aren't you?
I'm just happy. Think that you appreciate the lengths I go to bring these videos. I was trying to video pulling this along, but I had to have my camera like this and my arm like that, and I'm trying to drag it along and video it at the same time. So I think you should send some appreciation. Love this that we picked up on Saturday. It's called the Clacking Hen, Fisher Price Toys. It's just cool. Oh God, I've never seen one before. But look at her face. She's cool, isn't she? So she'll be on my website too, if you're interested. So I've got to say a big thank you to Heather for a purchase that she's made via my website. In my last video, I showed off these easels. And with Heather being a member, it means that she sees the videos a day early. And she messaged me and said, would I sell these on my website? So Heather's bought 2, which means that there's 3 left. I've got 2 of the slightly bigger ones. And then I've got 1 of the smaller ones. So I've put the 3 together on my website. I'm not selling them singly just because they're going to be a bit of a pain to pack because they're quite long. So I'm doing them as a 4. No, it's been a long day. It hasn't been a long day. It's only 2:30. I'm selling them as a 3, the 2 big ones and the small one, for £45. No, oh, hang on, £40 for the 3. They do have, you know, like knocks and scrapes and stuff. They're can you see scratches and scuffs and stuff, but they're cool. They're really cool. The chains are broken. The chains would sort of hold them a certain distance, but I've tried them out on the floor and they don't seem to slip and open up excessively. So unless you've got a very slidey floor, I think you'll be absolutely fine. So there's 2 of this size. I will measure them and put them in the description so you've got an idea how big they are. And then 1 this size. You see there's a little bit of a gap on that one there, a bit of dirt, wipe that off. But yeah, they're really cool. They're really nice. I think if you wanted to show off some of your artwork, they would be cool. So I just thought I would show you those as the last thing that I'm putting on my website today. We're eating for tea tonight. Darren's dug up some potatoes. These look nice, don't they? Green beans from the garden and purple beans. These are lovely, really nice. They hardly take any cooking. Lovely. And then also, Lindsay will be pleased to know that we are having some courgettes, as is a daily staple in our diet. Let's have a look. There must be some. They grow so flipping quick. There's one small one just there. Oh no, there's three small ones there. But I'm thinking there's going to be a bigger one. You turn your back for a minute and suddenly you've got a marrow. I'm going to get Darren to have a look. Maybe we haven't got any big ones. There's some small ones down there. Coming to help me in my greenhouse. I think you're just hoping for food, aren't you? I don't have anything. No, she's going again. So these are my plum tree cuttings that I took from Mum's. I'm going to take them out of the greenhouse again. That's Mum's rose, the new cutting that I took. Then we went round to mother-in-law's the other day and I took some of her yellow rose, and also she's got a yellow salvia. These, I don't know what these two are. I'd said to you about my mum's rose having cuttings that had survived, and then the next time I looked, one had died off. So, but this one looks all right. So fingers crossed. But I'm going to move them out of here again. I just brought them in while it was not quite so sunny the other day, because I wanted them to dry out a little bit. And then I've repotted some cuttings that I'd taken before into individual pots. So these can move outside as well. It's just finding a spot that's not too windy so they don't get battered by the wind is the problem. This morning Darren said to me, now's the time to be taking cuttings for all the things to be saving over winter. And it's true, it is, but everything's so dried out that I don't think it's a good time to take cuttings as in from the plants, because I just can't see them surviving. Like my salvias I would normally be taking cuttings from, but they all look crunchy. You can hear the grass crunch, crunch. And I don't know what else I'd be taking cat cuttings from. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna take some cuttings of my jasmine. I took some last year and they kind of survived and then died out recently in the heat waves because they don't grow ever so quickly. So yeah, and maybe my fuchsias. There's some sedum. I don't know whether you take cuttings from them, and also penstemons. Do you take cuttings from penstemons? I don't know. We're going to have to Google. Very noisy aeroplanes around this afternoon. I have just Googled how to take cuttings from penstemon and sedums. So I think those two are on my list of ones to take cuttings of next. But I'm also going to move those cuttings that are in my greenhouse today. Darren's just informed me that his latest vlog has uploaded, so I'm going to do some editing and get that up. If you haven't already, then please go ahead and subscribe to Darren's channel, Gardening with Dogs. You see more of the garden, more of the dogs, and more of our reselling business, if that's of interest to you. I'm going to round up the vlog, say thank you so much to everybody, especially my members. Your support really does mean a lot to me. But if you could, if you're a member or not a member, if you could leave me a thumbs up and a comment and a hype if possible, it really does help with the YouTube algorithms and keep my videos visible. And thank you so much for watching. Look after yourselves, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy your garden if you've got one. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.